What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hi, my name is Brendan. I'm really excited to be back for another video. This is my actually first time in a while doing back-to-back videos from week to week, so I'm really excited to be here. If you guys are not subscribed already and you want to subscribe, I appreciate it. If not, that's cool too. Just here to vibe, talk, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the video. So I feel like for this year, I have made multiple videos talking about things with you guys that I went through and about self-reflection and evolving more as an individual and as a person. So I wanted to give you guys for this video advice for the things that I went through and what I did in that situation and what I learned from it to grow as an individual and as a person. I think that this video could be so effective for someone who's going through the same thing, but maybe might not have that person who can give them the advice or maybe that push that they need. And so that's what this video is gonna be about. So the first thing that I wanna talk about is dating. As I'm sure anyone who knows me or anyone that's close in my life, I've been single this whole year, and obviously dating has been in my life this year. I've been putting myself out there. I've been seeing what's out there, and have talked to, different types of people, and I've learned a lot from dating, but also I learned a lot from my last relationship. My advice about dating is let it just happen naturally, let it just flow. Let it come to you versus you looking for it. And I think that's something that I've had to learn is don't keep trying so hard to look for it. Like, let it come to you and everything else will fall into place. I've been in so many situations where I would force myself to talk to someone because I wanted to be in a relationship so bad, and that's not for the right reasons. Like, you should just talk to someone because you genuinely want to get to know them and you care about them. And that's something that, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the show Love is Blind on Netflix. If you haven't watched it, you totally should. It's such a good show. And I think the reason why I love that show, and this could be why I'm a hopeless romantic, but I love that you can't see the other person. You are only basing like your connection and your bond over the conversations that you have. And I think that's so cool because that's what the dating world should be. It shouldn't be based on looks and only looks only. I said only like 15 times. Okay. What I'm trying to say is that looks shouldn't just be the factor of whether or not you're compatible with someone. Because to me, I feel like that's very shallow to only like someone because of their looks. Get to know someone just based off emotional connection. And I think that's super cool. There's that person for everybody out there. It's just a matter of when you find it. And I always believe in that timing happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. You never want to be in a situation where, it might be wrong timing. And that happens. And that's something that's happened to me this year is that I've talked to people, but it was just wrong timing. I wasn't ready. I thought I was, but I genuinely wasn't. And I had to stop talking to that person because I didn't want to lead them on or, put them in a situation where, I really hurt them. That's my advice with dating. Obviously, stay true to who you are, be the person that you are, but let things flow naturally and let it come to you, and everything else will fall into place. Something else that I wanted to talk about and give you guys advice on is living on your own. As I'm sure all of you know, I've been living on my own for 2 years, but I've lived on my own by myself for 8, and now I have a roommate. And my advice to you guys, if you have the opportunity to live on your own, take it, do it. I think one of the most fulfilling things for me this year has been genuinely living on my own. Because I think when you live on your own, you start to learn more about yourself and your character as a person and a human being. And I've learned so much about myself this year, living by myself as long as I did. I learned, once again, like what my hobbies were, what my interests were. And, I talked to you guys a little bit last video about how hiking was something that I never did growing up. And now it's like one of my favorite things to do. And I would have never found out that I loved it so much if I didn't take the time to live by myself and figure it out. If you guys ever have an opportunity to live on your own, take advantage of it. Highly suggest it. It's so rewarding too to know that you work hard for everything that you have, and and be where you are. Another piece of advice that happened to me this year was, obviously I opened up about it in my video, so I won't get too much into detail, but one of my advice, and this connects to dating, is be safe and have safe sex and be aware that you can't trust anybody. You could have the best connection or bond with someone and someone could still lie to you and, betray you in a sense. So one of the things that I learned this year, and one of my advices to you, if you are dating, this connects to dating or any situation, to avoid going through what I did, like just be safe and be aware as possible and just have the mentality that everybody's a liar, because that's what I had to do. It might sound sad, to be honest, to think that you have to think that everybody's a liar, but truly when you're in the dating scene and dating worlds, like, you don't know these people, you don't know who they've been with, you don't know their history, you don't know anything. And so that's one of the things that I've had to learn, is just like be aware and take care of yourself and your body. Another piece of advice that I have is live your life. As I've been single, I've gotten to learn that you have to live your life to the fucking fullest, because you only live one life. You can't spend your whole life being stuck and stagnant, like you have to get to a point where you want to evolve. I've done so many things this year that I would have never thought I would have done if you asked me a year ago. I've gone to raves for the first time this year with friends. I went to a bar for the first time this year. And mind you, I've been 21, or now I'm 22, like for a year. First time this year that I ever went to a club, a gay club. First time making new friends who were gay. Like I've learned so much this year about like just live your life, because no one should ever make you feel like you can't live your life. And I've done so many things this year that even though this year has been a roller coaster, I've done so many things that I never thought I would have done. And so I'm really grateful for that. And my advice to you guys is live your life, and don't let anyone make you live your life for you. Like, don't let someone else live your life for you. Like, you are in control of yourself, your actions, your choices, your life, who's in your life. And so one of my best pieces of advice is just live your life to the fullest. And another piece of advice that I would say is obviously be responsible. Something that I've had to learn this year is be responsible in terms of finances and like making sure that I do the things that I need to do. I've learned, like, if a friend or a family member or anybody is like, hey, like, do you want to go out? Do you want to hang out? I took advantage of that. Whether I was tired, you didn't want to socialize with someone, I would just go and do it, because I had the mentality of I would rather make a memory rather than just be at home and do nothing. And obviously it's important to still relax, take care of yourself, but I kind of started over time this year changing my mentality. That's something that I've learned this year, that it's like, take advantage of a moment when you have it, because, like I said, it goes back to you only live once. This year, I've learned so much. I'm so grateful, because I know that this year made me such a strong person, a really tough person. And I'm not saying that I'm cold-hearted. I genuinely think like the experiences that I went through this year made me shape into a better person. And moving forward, I know how to treat, a significant other, show my worth and know my worth and not settle for less. And I know to, live my life, because I spent years not being who I was and not being the person that I feel like I should have been. And I kind of want to insert a clip of a video where I was at my lowest this year. This is me being very open and vulnerable with you guys. This was probably one of the lowest moments of my life this year. I'm going to play it right now for you guys. Hello, everyone. I haven't been on the camera in a really long time. I've kind of have taken a break from talking on the camera or just like talking on a video. I just wanted to come on here and say thank you to everybody who has said such kind words to me, who has been there for me, who's given me advice, has supported me. I am facing a really difficult time in my life right now, and I'm facing a lot of change, and I'm facing a lot of battles, and I'm trying really hard to just be strong through all of it. When you're going through something very toxic and abusive in your life, it's a very scary thing to not only deal with on a day-to-day basis, but to walk away from the situation confident. And it takes a lot of time, I feel like, to heal from all of the abuse and toxic behavior that you deal with in an abusive relationship. And it's been a long time. I'm like trying not to cry. It's just been like a really long time, I feel like, since I have been myself. I have lost myself for a really long time. And I haven't been the Brendan that maybe a lot of you have gotten to know or understand. I'm trying not to cry, but I'm just ready for this next chapter in my life. I've been waiting for a really long time to just find happiness and to be surrounded by people who love and care about me. And I feel like right now that's all I want in life, is to be surrounded by people who genuinely love and care about me. And I just want to say thank you again to everybody who has reached out to me, who has texted me, called me, has said kind words to me, has helped me in any way possible. Like, it means so much to me. I'm trying not to get emotional, but I just want everyone to know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. No matter how hard it feels or how many challenges you face, there's always the light at the end of the tunnel, and you should never give up on that. There is always hope, and there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. So I just wanted to make this little video not only for myself, but for anyone who's been concerned about me. I'm doing okay. I'm really focusing on myself and my happiness right now, and I'm just doing me, because I feel like I haven't been able to be the Brendan that I have known for so long and that I know I can be. But I hope you guys all have a good rest of your night, and take care of yourselves. Bye. Every time I watch that video, I just see how broken I was and how my soul like just was shattered. I wasn't Brendan. I wasn't who I was. And every time I look at that video and I look at where I'm at now, like, I'm so proud of myself and so happy that I always pushed myself to thrive for better and to be a better human being. And my advice to you guys is just know that any situation that you're going through in life, it is just temporary. It's not permanent. Something that you're going through, or even if it feels like it's something that's permanent in your life, like, make a positive outcome out of it. Make something great out of whatever maybe you're going through that you can't fix or is out of your control, and make something positive out of it, you know? 2023, I'm really hoping I can shift into change. I really want change, and I opened up to you guys about that in my last video. And so I'm really excited for next year and what it holds for me, and you know, to put 2022 to wrap and close that chapter of my life. I truly do believe that every year is a new opportunity for new beginnings, new memories, new chapters, and that's what life's all about. And so I just wanted to come on here today and give you guys some advice on the things that I went through this year. You know, I opened up what I did go through, but I wanted to give you guys some genuine, real advice of maybe you went through similar things and can get something out of this video. I love YouTube. I love this channel. I'm so happy I have it. Every time I upload a new video, I'm so excited for all of you guys to see it. Definitely gonna keep posting new content and stay on top of it. I really wanna grow this channel and, you know, have a little community here. But I will talk to you guys in my next video. I think Fiona wanted to say hi. You wanna say hi, Fifi? She's being shy. You wanna say hi? She's like, no, Dad. She's like, I'm blinded by the light. Alright, guys. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.